Racial profiling is about racism and stereotypes and assuming the worst of people based on a biased perception of reality that is then projected and multiplied, affecting and endangering everyone of that same race, ethnicity, nationality, or religion. The origins of racial profiling date back to the 1700s. In the year 1704, South Carolina founded the first slave patrol, in which white men policed black slaves on plantations and hunted for escaped slaves. Black people, the majority of which were slaves in South Carolina and other southern states, had to show passes to prove that they had permission to be off the plantation, or if they had been liberated, they had to carry freedom papers to prove they were free. Black people were subjected to interrogations and harassment and whippings and other physical punishment, even death if they were determined to have run away. Like modern day racial profiling, a black person's skin color, not their actions, made them subject to discriminatory treatment from law enforcement. Today, African Americans are often suspected of committing crimes like drug possession, which then leads to a vehicle search, a stop and frisk, or a pat down. The common factors in all of this, despite the fact that we're nearly 150 years removed from the end of slavery, is blackness and the racist association of dark skin with criminality and wrongdoing.
He was holding me, he was going through your pockets, going up, down.
You want to go to jail?
For what?
Shut
For
your
what?
mouth, kid.
What am I getting arrested
Shut
for?
your mouth.
What am I getting arrested for?
For being a mutt, you know
Oh,
what?
so that's a law, being a mutt?
Our job is to look for suspicious behavior. When you keep looking at us like that, looking back.
Cause y'all always like stop. I just got stopped like 2 blocks away. Like,
Listen to me. When you were walking the block with your hood up and you keep looking back at us like that, bro, you think you might have something.
why you push me like that for? Why you push me like that for? Why you touch me? Why you? Yo, why you touch me?
Even though blacks and Hispanics are a minority in New York, 84% of people stopped are young men of color. Blacks are 5 times more likely to be stopped by cops.
What is essential to understand about racial profiling is that it violates a fundamental principle of our democracy, which is equal protection of the law. The 14th Amendment, amended into the Constitution in 1868, was partially drafted in response to the Black Codes and convict leasing because it was clear that laws were being applied differently to blacks and whites. The 14th Amendment affirmed the citizenship of African Americans and equal protection of the laws, including the right to life, liberty, property, and due process. Although African Americans have a unique history with racial profiling in the United States, the problem has not been limited to African Americans.
I'm Gabe Calderon. I am interviewing first my dad. The reason I'm interviewing him is because he is a minority who came from Mexico through the border, and he's been a target of racial profiling a couple times. I thought he'd be a good person to interview.
Miguel José Calderón.
¿Cuántos años tienes?
53.
¿Dónde naciste?
Guatemala.
Te voy a preguntar 5 preguntas.
Bien.
Describe un criminal.
Pues un criminal, bueno, una persona que fue estar haciendo daño, puede estar usando pistolas, disparándole a la policía, puede ser cualquiera, puede ser un moreno, un blanco, un hispano.
¿Cómo es su
Ser un criminal, cualquiera puede ser un criminal.
¿Lo han parado la policía?
Sí.
Sin aparente. No son aparente.
Sí, me ha parado la policía, sí, no tengo frente.
Explica.
Bueno, me han confundido con un narcotraficante colombiano que tiene el mismo nombre, la misma apariencia, se parece a mí, y lo único que yo es colombiano, yo soy guatemalteco, andan buscando un colombiano, y me han parado muchas veces y yo conozco a esa persona.
¿Por qué sientes que las personas de la minoría están arrestadas más?
Porque la policía deberían dar más clases de cultura a la gente, más de cultura, no de la policía para la gente. Porque ellos no son una persona colombiana que es un extranjero, recibir como libre, todos los terroristas, y no lo explico así. Cada persona
forma que realmente tiene que ser selectiva para hacer trabajar.
After 9/11, people who are Arab, Muslim, and South Asian have found themselves routinely being singled out for secondary searches and interrogations when crossing international borders and entering and exiting the country. These people have found themselves under surveillance solely because of their nationality and religion when they have no relationship to the 9/11 attackers.
Why you always do so much trouble with me? Why you always make trouble with me? I don't like it.
Trying to do business right now.
Wallah, you need to leave right now. You need to leave.
We have to do
Wallah, I
business.
don't.
That's
What
it.
do you mean
This
business?
is
I don't
not
like
a big
it.
problem.
I don't like it.
What's
You
going
know,
on
leave.
over here?
No, no, it's nothing. Me.
What's
Just,
all the arguing about? Why are you
I'm-
dressed like this? What is this?
I'm just
We're talking.
talking with him. Nothing.
You're talking to me having a disturbance over here.
No, no, I'm just talking with him. Nothing serious.
Don't walk away from me.
Yes.
I'm an officer of the
Yes.
law.
Okay.
Why are you walking away when I'm talking to you?
No, no, no. I'm just talking with him. It's nothing.
Get against the wall. Get against the wall.
I didn't do nothing. I don't have
Put your
nothing.
hands up.
I
Put them up. Open your legs.
didn't do anything.
Open your
No,
legs.
okay. No, I
You have
didn't.
weapons on you?
No, I don't have nothing. I was just talking. I was just
What
talking
is
with
this?
him. It's my phone.
What's in your pocket?
My
is this a
cell
gun?
phone. No, my phone.
Is that a knife?
My cell phone. I'm not doing anything.
Get against the wall.
Okay.
You got any weapons on you? Put your hands up. Spread them. Spread your legs.
In order to eliminate racial profiling at its roots, law enforcement officers need to be properly trained and unbiased towards specific races. Officers should be aware that all citizens are protected by the same laws. Events such as Ferguson and Baltimore caused the people of the United States to lose faith and trust in the law enforcement officers. This leads to riots and senseless violence. In order to avoid future incidents such as these, law enforcement officers need to set an example for the citizens. This is a setup scenario where two actors chase each other around in public screaming for help. First, a Caucasian man chases the African American man, and then they switch places and do it again in order to get a reaction out of random people.
Get him! Get him!
Stop him! Stop!
Law enforcement agents use race, ethnicity, gender, religion, or national origin as a factor in deciding whom to investigate or arrest. Racial profiling in law enforcement is not merely wrong, but also ineffective. Race-based assumptions in law enforcement perpetuate negative racial stereotypes that are harmful to our rich and diverse democracy and materially impair our efforts to maintain a fair and just society.